Hello students, welcome back to our business communication lecture. Let's continue with the topic recent trends in business communication. Today we are going to see some more features of Google, that is Google Sheet, Google Slide and Google Classroom. Let's first start with Google Sheet. What is Google Sheet? Google Sheet is also popularly known as Spreadsheet. It is a free web-based spreadsheet application that is provided by Google within the Google Drive service. This application is also available as a desktop application as a mobile app on Android and BlackBerry. Let's see the features of the same. First is editing. Now, one of the key features of Google Sheet is that it allows the collaborative editing of the spreadsheets in real time. Rather than emailing one document to multiple people, a single document can be opened and edited by number of users here. Users can see every change made by the other collaborators, and all changes are automatically saved to Google servers. Google Sheet also include a sidebar chat feature that allows the collaborators, the person whom we have shared the Google Sheet, to discuss edits in real time and make recommendation on certain changes. Any changes that the collaborators make can be tracked using the revision history feature. An editor can review the past edits and revert any unwanted changes. After that is Explore. Now the Explore feature in Google Sheet was first introduced in September 2016 and it uses machine learning to bring additional functionalities. This feature provides a lot of information based on data added to the spreadsheet, and it can or update itself depending on the selected data. After that, offline editing. Google Sheets supports offline editing and users can edit the spreadsheet offline either on desktop or on their mobile apps. On the desktop, user need to use Chrome browser and install the Google Docs offline. Chrome extension to enable offline editing for Google Sheet and other Google application when using mobile. Users need to use Google Sheet mobile app for Android, which supports offline editing. That can be very beneficial. You have to keep that in mind. After that, supported file formats. Google Sheet supports multiple spreadsheet file formats and file type. Users can open, edit, save or export spreadsheets and document files into Google Sheets. Last one, integration with other Google products. Google Sheet can be integrated with other Google products such as Google Form, Google Finance, Google Translate, Google Drawings. For example, if you want to create a poll or a questionnaire, you can input the questions in Google Forms and then import the Google Form into spreadsheet. So that is also very beneficial for us. After that, we are going to see what is the difference between Google Sheet and Microsoft Excel. Now, first difference is that Google Sheet is available for free to everyone. There are no one-time or periodic subscription fee for Google Sheet. You have to just click on the Google and type their Google Sheet and you will find the sheet in front of you. But for Microsoft Excel, available it is as a part of Microsoft Office suite here. The current version of Office is Office 365, which requires an annual subscription fee here. And for Google Sheet, there is no software installation required. For Google Sheet, it is available in the cloud itself and it can be accessed with internet browser. Before Office 365, the Microsoft Office suite required a software installation on the computer. With Office 365 now, Microsoft Excel is now available in the cloud and can be accessed with only the internet facility here. The third difference is easy of use. This Google Sheet being in the cloud and having the user-friendly interface, Google Sheet is easy to access and use for users. Creating, editing and saving spreadsheet in Google Sheet requires minimum effort. Whereas in Microsoft Excel, users of the previous version find Microsoft Excel easy to use. However, those who are new to Microsoft Excel may find it less user-friendly, requiring more effort to locate common features and formatting options here. After that, file types for saving. Here in Google Sheet, automatically it saves documents in the cloud. Consequently, files are stored as one type. However, you can download a file as a different file type also here. Whereas in Microsoft, when saving a spreadsheet, in here you can choose between multiple file types to save the document. There are about 20 file types currently available, including Excel spreadsheet like tab, delimited, CSV, PDF, text, web page, HTML and more. After that, sharing of files. Now in Google Sheet, sharing a file with other people is very straightforward. All you have to do is enter the email address of the individual with which you want to share a document, and anyone with Google account can view your document. Whereas in Microsoft Excel, if it is available in the cloud as a part of Office 365, files can be shared with other users who also have an Office 365 subscription. So it requires a fee here. Last difference is security. Here Google Sheet takes security very seriously and has implemented strong security here. Users must have a Google account to access Google Sheet and can set up two-factor authentication for additional protection here. Only if you have a Google access, then only, or if you have given your email ID, then only you can see the Google Sheet here. Whereas in Microsoft Excel, accessing Office 365 in the cloud requires a Microsoft account. Two-factor authentication can also be configured for stronger use here. Now advantages of Google Sheet. First thing is, here you have to keep in mind it has a very simple interface, so individual with beginner computer skills would feel more comfortable working in Google Sheet. Everything is saved automatically, no need to worry whether your computer will crash if you have a slow or old computer. Here you have to keep in mind that it is automatically saved. Here you don't have to click every time the save button here. Now when you store data and documents online, your computer doesn't do memory, and it is also free to use. That is also one of the major advantages of Google Sheet. After that, it also has certain disadvantages, like Google Sheet don't have a wide range of data visualization, like for complex accounting or big bookkeeping. Formulas in Google Sheet are not good enough. Google Sheet documents are on the cloud, and if someone hacks your business email, your data may leak. So this is also one of the major drawback you can say. After that, we are going to see Google Slide. What is Google Slide? Google Slide, you can say in simple word, it is a presentation program that makes your ideas shine with a variety of presentation themes, hundreds of fonts, embedded video, animation and more. Now here this Google Slide was first launched in 2006, which some were excited about its prospect, like they were actually skeptic about its success. However, with time, Google Slides had made a solid case for itself. It has further you can say, iterated the Google Slide here to say it can make your work more, you can say, presentable. It can have good impact on your authorities when you show the presentation because of this Google Slide. And it is an online process, free of course. You don't need any subscription for the same also here. Let's see the advantages now. First, you can say Google Slide is free to use. It is one of the biggest advantage here. Because it is completely free to use for all its users. There aren't many powerful presentation applications that provide such flexibility and features as that of Google Slides. They are completely free. The option to use Google Slide for free makes it go-to presentation application for students, non-profits and other organizations who may not be in position to spend on licenses or presentation software, get subscription for that and all. So it becomes very beneficial for them. After that, you can say it allows real-time collaboration. Here, what made Google Slide an immediate hit among the viewers, or you can say people here, it is that people find it that it has real-time collaboration on presentation with the team members. Real-time collaboration here means what? It allows you and other members of your team to prepare, edit, or even work together on the same presentation at the same time. This means you no longer have to wait for your team members or your reporting manager to confirm the final edits here. After that, Google Slide is a web-based tool. One of the biggest challenges that user face with some of the other most common presentation application is that constant need to download or need to update the software for its function correctly. But if you are using Google Slide here, you do not need to worry about this anymore, as it is a web-based tool. And these slides are also automatically saved here. Now if you are have ever used presentation application here such as PowerPoint, you will surely at least once in your life experience the agony of losing hours of hard work simply because you forgot to press Ctrl S or save file. So here your presentation, you have to keep in mind that if you are doing your presentation on Google Slide here, it is automatically saved in cloud, and whatever change or edit you have made will also be saved instantly. So it is also possible to revert and restore the edits that you have made here. After that, embedding of videos. One of the other benefits of using Google Slide is the ease with which you can embed elements such as videos, images, maps, etc. Embedding YouTube videos works especially well, which otherwise is a, you can say, very tedious process if you are using other presentation application here. Then accessibility. Remember the days here when you had to carry your presentation on a pen drive to your meeting just in case your boss was not able to open presentation on his or her computer? Now, but with Google Slide, those days are behind us. This means even if you have forgot your presentation on your computer at home, you can still access it during the meeting without having to rush back to home to pick up your laptop here. So it is really accessible. After that, the sharing of presentation becomes easy with Google Slide. Now with PowerPoint or Keynote, one of the biggest challenges that people face is sharing presentation with the client. But it is very easy because of the Google Slide, you can say. After that, cross-platform availability. Now one of the other major advantage with Google Slide is that it is available across all the major devices and operating systems here. In contrast, most other major presentation software is not available across all major devices or operating system. After that, last advantage you can say here, it is that Google Slide is also available offline here. It is one of the, you can say, major feature of Google Slide that it functions even when it is offline. Granted that some of the internet-based embedded elements may not function while you are offline. However, you will surely be able to edit, add, remove or save your presentation. And once you are back on online, your computer is connected to the internet, Google Slide will automatically sync and update the file in your Google Drive. But there are certain disadvantages too. Like Google account is mandatory here. First thing, in order to use Google Slide, you need to have a Google account. While some of you may not consider this as a disadvantage at all, but for those who still find it hard to make a shift from Yahoo Mail or other email addresses, it is a task to not just learn how to operate Google Slide, but also an email account with Google. It is a must. Then after that, it has limited, you can say, themes available with it. Many people today use themes in order to make their presentation look more nice. Unfortunately here, Google Slide comes with a very limited collection of themes for its users. So here this is, you can say, one of the drawback. After that, a learning curve. Like any new software, there is a bit of learning curve when you first start using it. So that is not really a challenge here. You should be very accustomed to it. After that, limited option for animation and transitions. Now this Google Slide provides a very few options when it comes to animations and transitions. Animations and transition often here, you can say, make a presentation a little engaging, especially when used appropriately. While Google Slide does not provide you can say it actually, you can say, provide only few animations here. So again and again, if you're using the same thing, so it becomes very boring, or it you can say the the audience or the people, higher authorities into whom you're showing the presentation, they won't find it very interesting or catchy, you can say here. Formatting loss when importing to Google Slide. Now, one of the key feature of Google Slide provides it that it allows you to import a PowerPoint file. That's great, because if you decide that to take a plunge and start using Google Slide with other around you are still the using PowerPoint, you will definitely be able to able the presentation created by your colleagues. So the disadvantage though is that there is loss of formatting when importing such presentation here. You cannot format here. Then after that, limited file types for exporting. Now one of the other disadvantage of Google Slide is that it has limited options of converting your presentation into different types of files. Then lack of advanced feature. Now here this Google Slide does not provide some really innovative feature. It doesn't suffice the needs of the advanced presentation here. The several advanced features that can be missing in Google Slide can be found in the other apps here, you can say. So these were the advantages. Now after that, the last topic for today which we are going to see is Google Classroom. Now Google Classroom is popularly known as online learning classroom. Now here you all know, due to this COVID phase here, many educational institution, or you can say everything, not only the educational field, all other business organization firms, they are doing their work online only. And mainly in educational institution, the teaching part is being done for the students online, so that they can sit at their comfort at home and attend the class. They won't need their session, they don't miss their academic here. So here you can say online learning is considered as an effective and innovative way of learning for students here. Now here, with advancement in different technologies, Google Classroom have paved the way for change in the education phase of student for about years ago. It has been rapidly growing since. The improved platform of learning offers free education for students. It is, you can say, really a reflection of the same regular paperwork system and record tasks that are done offline, which it was done offline earlier, the teaching part, or you can say assessment part, everything. Now it is done online. So here you can say Google Classroom, it enables the teacher to create an online classroom area in which they can manage all documents that their students need. These documents are stored on Google Drive. It can be edited in Drive's app such as Google Docs, Google Sheets, and so on. There are many advantages of this Google Classroom. First, the major advantage, you can say, it is easily accessible. Now, even if a student is not aware of the mechanism of Google Classroom, he can simply work on it conveniently. Student can access it easily with their Chrome browser through mobiles, computers, and laptops. They can log in from any device and access all the material present therein, the form of assignment, videos, lessons, or even assessment attached by their teachers. And here you can say it is paperless. It is one of the essential feature of Google Classroom that your homework and assignment get turned into paperless activities here. Student, they don't no longer carry those massive and huge piles of sheets to school here now. This assignment and tasks are provided by the students, by the teachers, can be saved in their drive, and student can easily complete their assignments over the time there. After that, it reduces the time to write the assignments. Now, according to the assignment expert, Google Classroom quickens the process of writing assignment, as student can complete their assignment with much more ease and even submit them from any place at their comfort. So this makes a whole assignment process easy and convenient for the student here. They don't have to waste the time, sit and write and do everything and then come and give the assignment and all. After that, it provides them a leisure here, like they do to complete their assignment and task from a comfortable place at a and give for submitted at a convenient time. They don't have to take much trouble and all, and they can reuse this assignment. Now there are also questions or announcement which from any of the classes or any of you co-teach and or anyone he gives and the child misses, then again they can go through those assignment section and go through the question and then prepare it. It is not that it is time bound that they can see it at that particular time only. After that, it has an effective feedback feature. Like speaking of feedback, Google Classroom gives you opportunity to offer your online support to your learners right away. This means you will get a feedback for whatever has been taught in the class. If they have any query, they can ask you the question. If you want to ask the teacher, if she wants to ask the question to the student, if she wants to know whether they have understood the topic or not, so they can have an interaction with each other. After that, you can say that it has an improved calendar integration here. We all love changes that come into our workflow here. Now Classroom will automatically create a calendar for each of your classes in Google Calendar. All assignments with a due date will be automatically added there. So student will know when to submit it, what is the last date, and they will accordingly prepare their assignments here. You can view the calendar whenever you want to do the assignment here, and it is also clean and user friendly interface here. Here you can have direct interaction with the person, the teacher and student, they have a direct interaction. There is no obstacle or barrier in the communication here. So there are many, you can say, advantages of Google Classroom, but still you can say it has certain limitations here. Like there is difficulty in sharing. Under the Google Classroom machine mechanism, students cannot share their work with their friends until they become the owner of that document. So they must need approval even if they want to share their classwork with many of their friends here. And here you can say it has a limited integration. Students are not given the freedom to organize the study material, manage deadlines with Google Classroom. The reason behind that is that Google Classroom is not integrated with Google or even any other calendar here. And one of the drawbacks of this Google, you can say Google Classroom, is that multiple domains cannot access it. A personal Gmail account cannot be used to log in. This creates a hassle for the student as they have to be logged in Google Apps for the education. And the last, you can say, the limitation of Google Classroom is that it is no automated updates. The system of Google Classroom cannot be updated automatically. So the student need to refresh it daily to avoid missing any of their homework or the assignment here. So for today's students, we have done 3 topics, that is Google Sheet, Google Slide and Google Classroom. Go through the video lecture again and try to understand it more nicely. For today, thank you.